up, everybody? My name is Tamara and I run the beauty and travel blog LOVEROFSHADES.com. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started with anything, please don't forget to go ahead and subscribe. And while you're subscribing, hit that notification bell. Therefore, you are notified every time I drop a video, which I normally try to do at least twice a week. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look right here. It's sort of like a natural glam look with a little bit of pop of color. Of course, the color is optional. You don't have to. And I'm going to be reviewing. I've had these palettes for a while and I've used a bit of them in previous tutorials, but I'm going to solely use them today. And this will be from Juvia's place. And this is the Nudes palette as well as the Chocolates palette. So I'm going to be using them put together. Of course, the yellow is a different product. And I also feature some glitter. And the glitter is by Cutie Pop Glitters, and this is in the shade Gold. Okay, so if you want to look like this or something similar, stay tuned and I got you guys. What's up, everybody? Let's get started. So first we're going to take the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. You guys know the deal. If you guys been watching my videos for a while, I have oily skin, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this all over the face. Next, I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro color corrector. It's also known as a concealer, but it's in the color orange. I use this to color correct any of the hyperpigmentation on my face just to even out my skin tone. So you see me apply it in streaks, and then I take my Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques and go ahead and blend that out. Next, I'm going to take my Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder in the shade Medium, also known as 03. And I'm going to just go ahead and apply this over the skin. I do this before foundation because I have oily skin and it's summertime. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take my Juvia's Place foundation, and this is in the shade Kampala, I want to say, also number 340, and I'm just going to apply it all over the face as so and really buff it into the skin. Next, I'm moving on to concealer. So this is by Juvia's Place. This is the I Am Magic in the shade number 12. And I'm applying this strictly underneath the eyes right now. Then I'm going to let it dry and get tacky. And while that is drying, I'm going to go ahead and take the Rich Honey foundation stick. And this is by Tarte. And I always use this to do my contour. So as you can see, I'm putting it on the sides of my cheekbones, my jawline, my nose, as well as my forehead. Now I'm taking my sculpting brush. This one is by Sephora, but you could use any sculpting brush that you want. And I'm just literally buffing this out and blending this out into the skin. By the time we finish, we want it to look skin-like. So we're still going to allow that concealer to dry and get really tacky. Now I'm taking a finishing powder. This one is by MAC, but you could literally use any finishing powder you want, and take your powder brush, and I'm just applying this everywhere except for where I put the contour, and as well as, of course, the concealer, because we're still allowing this to dry. Now I'm taking my concealer brush by Real Techniques and I'm blending this out. You could also use a sponge if you want to. I go ahead and reinforce this with the sponge in the next frame, as you can see here. And I'm just literally, again, buffing this into the skin to help finish my complexion. Now I'm going to move on to eyes. So I'm taking my ColourPop concealer. I believe this is in the shade Dark 44. And I'm applying this strictly on top of the eyelid. I'm going to then take my concealer brush and really buff this out and blend this out on top of the lid, so we can start with our eye work. Now I'm taking the Chocolates palette. This is by Juvia's Place. I'm taking this chocolate brown color here, and with my blending brush, I'm going to focus this strictly onto the crease as so. Next, we're moving into this deep brown color here in the corner, and I'm taking a small detail brush and again focus strictly into the crease. I'm going to apply this on there. Now you can see I'm using small motions before blending it out. I really need to make sure it's concentrated, and as you can see, I'm also taking my blending brush. I really need to make sure that it's well into the crease, so when we do our cut crease, it shows up well. So now I'm taking my Rumor 3, this is by P. Louise, this is an eye base, and with the concealer brush, as you can see, I put the whole product all over the brush, and then I'm working out my cut crease. If you guys want a video or tutorial on how to do a cut crease, let me know and I will do a separate video for that and put that under my Shades Academy playlist. Next, I'm using the Nudes, this is also by Juvia's Place, and I'm taking this kind of I would say it's like a beige or a peachy beige, and I'm taking a simple eyeshadow brush. This one is by Sephora, and I'm blending it out everywhere that I have the cut crease. Now I'm taking the P. Louise base. Now this is in the shade Rumor 1, and I'm taking that concealer brush, so I have to clean it off first, but I'm really just focusing on doing like a wing liner instead of using an actual liner pen that I always do. So next, what I'm going to do is take the Cutie Pop Gold Glitter, as you can see here, and there's a little bit of a technique to this. So first you have to put some sort of adhesive down. So in this case I used the NYX glitter glue, and then I went ahead and with my angle brush I took that gold glitter and applied it everywhere that you see where I drew out the liner. So that's how you do it in this case. And you should look like this right now. Don't worry, we're going to clean everything up. Now we're going to take the Vivid Colors. This is by NYX Cosmetics. This is in the shade Yellow. I'll put the actual shade in the description box below, and I'm just reinforcing the liner. Now I'm going back to the Chocolates palette. I'm going to take these two colors here, and with the detail brush, I'm going to focus on applying these colors strictly into the lower lash line, also known as the waterline. And we're really just going to buff this out and blend it out so we could get like a nice little smoky look. So off camera, I went ahead and applied my lashes as well as an orange liner onto my waterline. And then I'm going to move back to my Nudes palette, and I'm taking this white gold or peachy gold color here, and with a detail brush applying this strictly into the inner tear duct. Now I'm going back to my Juvia's Place blush palette, and with my powder brush, I'm going to apply those two colors that you saw me point to strictly on top of my cheekbone. Now I'm taking my Dermablend liquid highlighter. This is in the shade Gleam, and you should check out my previous highlight video in case you need a refresher, but I'm just simply applying the highlight. Moving on to lipstick, I used a lip color by MAC. Now I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I forgot what color that I used, but you could take literally any nude lipstick and apply it. Now for the liner, I did use Cork. Now I'm just finishing everything off with a finishing spray by Morphe, and this is the final look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and catch my final thoughts in the next frame. Okay everybody, so this is the final look. I really hope that you enjoyed the tutorial. I enjoyed creating the look. Now I'm not gonna lie, as I was going along, I was kind of winging it. I had an idea of what I wanted to do, but also winging it at the same time, if that made sense. So I really hope that I broke the steps down enough for you to follow along and understand. But of course, if you still have questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please don't forget to also subscribe. While you're subscribing, go ahead and check me out on social media and give me a follow. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the username LOVEROFSHADES. My blog is actually back up as well, so go ahead and check out my blog, which is LOVEROFSHADES.com, where I cover all things beauty and all things travel, as well as some things in between, such as lifestyle, etc., etc. I think that's about it. Oh, of course, as always, I will put everything that I use in today's tutorial in the description box below, so don't worry, I got you guys there. But until next time, you guys stay safe. God bless. Love you so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for continuing to support me. Even if you just joined on to my journey, go ahead and join on. I appreciate all the love. And until next time, you guys take care, and I will speak to you guys next time. Bye.